I got these. Good morning. We have had just such a beautiful last couple of weeks. One of the things that my son and I just love doing since we've been having such beautiful days out here is we'll get on my little lawnmower, we just hop on, and we just drive around the entire property. We pick all the dandelions in the fields, we look at all of the tree stumps and everything. He tells me which way we're going, we look at all the animals next door, and it's just so fun. He is such a boy. He loves everything with an engine and a motor. So we've been having just such a great time just being outside every morning. A couple of weeks ago, I rehomed some irises. They were growing up on a big mound on this tree and they weren't getting any sun, which meant that they weren't getting any blooms whatsoever. So it's been that way for years, and they've just multiplied so much and had so many little bulbs that when I was taking them out, I had an entire wheelbarrow full of irises. So since I transplanted them, they are so happy, and I'll share all of that footage either before or now. I don't know. I'll figure out where I'm going to put this. I'm just so excited that all of my trees have bloom. All of my dogwoods are so happy, and I have my little white fluffy flowers everywhere, as well as this beautiful, I think it's a redwood tree, or something. I don't know what it is, so I'm not even going to say. But today is a perfect day to actually get back into doing some gardening. And I have been working in this area in particular. I have all of these little privet and nasty little shrubs that are just growing up in the trees and choking out everything. So I'm going through and clearing up all of this. It was really bad. It was like as thick as it is back there, everywhere here. So after I've taken all of that out, I'm raking up all of the dry pine needles so I can use those in my garden and other areas in my yard. And I have a few things I'd like to try planting. I went to Costco, as one does, and they had some bulbs. And I might be getting close to the deadline of when I should actually be planting these. I may have even missed the deadline, but I got these. I have a perennial shade garden and a part sun, part shade of like ferns and things like that. But since this needs more sun, I don't know if this will work in this garden because this is a heavily shaded area. So I think we're just going to be planting some of these. We've got some lily of the valley, we've got some bleeding heart, as well as what is this, Astilbe? I'm not really sure. I've never planted those before. So we'll just see how this all looks. I think it'll be really pretty. I'm going to plant all over here. Let's go ahead, keep working on this area, and get some planting. Oh, also, I was trimming up this tree a little bit, and I made the mistake of doing some pruning up high, and the branch fell and hit my nose 3 times. And so I had a little cut on my nose, so it looked like I was in a fight, but you know, I won. So it turns out you just need to have a little patience when it comes to shopping at Costco, because they have more shade garden plants available. I got more Lily of the Valley as well as these, but these are purple. So I'll have some pink and purple and white going on. And I did end up getting some more hostas, because I think these would be pretty in the back, kind of creating a little bit of greenery and fullness, as well as these. So I have the Francis Williams hosta and Big Daddy. So we've got a nice little variety. I also have some that will go great in a sunshiny area. So I want to get these planted as well, because it is very overcast and it's gotten really cold. So we got to get planting. I still have to plant the rest of this Lily of the Valley. So those are going to go here in the middle. And now that I have more of these Astilbes, I'm going to plant them. So I planted one over here between the trees. I think I'm going to plant another over here. And then maybe one over here. And now that I have all of these large hostas, I think I'm going to plant those kind of in the back. Interspersed between these guys. So, and I know I have these two. We'll just see. I think I might put them kind of on the end. Yeah. But I did get 12 more of these Lily of the Valleys. So we're going to have just a field of white with some pink and purple. I think that'll be pretty. This will be my pink and purple and white garden. Okay. Are you going to help me? Are you ready? Mwah. Come on, Nellie. Help me. We're going to do some planting. I also really enjoy listening to audiobooks when I'm planting, because I don't really get the chance to read. So audiobooks are my go-to. So let's get some planting. Kitty, you're so guys. I'm going to share my replanting of my irises with you guys from a couple of weeks ago. And I'll show you guys exactly how I planted all of this out. And I hope that it turns out really nice. Hunky. What a nice day today. This one's like right up in a rock too. I think on that side of the driveway is where we get the most sun. So everything would have to be planted on that side. Just put it in the wheelbarrow and see what we got. Sometimes things just evolve. And you just have to know that you can always dig things up. Nothing has to be permanent. Kitty? Oh, do you see the cows? They're looking at you. They're always so curious. Yeah, you can see that. Finally, not finished, but close to finished. I still have a full wheelbarrow full of all of the plants that I'm going to plant. So I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful over here when it finally blooms, and the perennials, so they'll come back all the time, which is going to be so exciting. So back here, this is a very large space, so let me just walk back here. All of these trees have made so many pine leaf coverage for so many years, so the ground was just so happy to get some plants in there. I think they're going to take really well. So back here along that corner, I've got a mix of the Big Daddy hostas as well as the traditional hostas right back there. I also made little pokies sticks so I know where I've planted things in the future. And so I've got my hostas back there. I've got some of these Astilbes. I don't know how to say it, but I've got some of those purple ones kind of looping around back here, and the pink ones are kind of making a little border around these trees here. All of this middle space here are going to be lily of the valleys. So I have only done just a few. I've got some here, over there as well. And I need to plant more, the rest of them here in the middle section where my wheelbarrow is going over to that rock. And then maybe I'll get some stones and do like a nice little swoopy thing here. But I did clear out more of these ones over here, and I planted some more hostas. And I think if I have any more shady things, maybe I can put some of the lily of the valley over there kind of as a border as well. Maybe that will be nice. But I think this will be really pretty. Just imagine all of the pink and purple and big fluffy hostas in a couple of years. Granted, this is going to take a while, so my primary job is going to be making sure that these guys don't keep coming back year after year, because it is such a pain. I've gone through so many, there's so many piles I have here. So, but I'm hopeful it's going to be so nice. But for now, I'm going to take everything and put it away and prepare dinner, because it's dinner time. It's gotten so cold since I last stopped recording, and oh my goodness, we're supposed to be getting frost tonight. So these are just some old quilts that were in the barn. I'm pretty sure Nellie had her kittens on them. Wrap it up here. It's getting so cold, and it's actually starting to rain a little. Hey, Ash. Anyway, I'm really happy with the work that I got done today. I think that that garden over there is going to be like my passion project, as far as it'll be a long-term. Results will come when it's good and ready, and probably in the next 2 years it'll start looking really good. So I'm excited about that. I probably need to bring some of my plants inside, so the beds are all covered, everyone's all tucked in, and I'm gonna call it a night. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe if you're interested. I make all kinds of fun homemaking, homesteading, gardening, sourdough baking, all of the motherhood content out there. Basically just sharing my little